Hello, my name's Kath Hunter. For those of you that have been following me on Twitter and Facebook, you'll know that I've been talking a lot about reflective language recently. And I thought it might be really useful to share a story of a child. And I've called this story From Sighing to Singing, and I use it a lot on my training. And this is about a child who's 10. He's experienced domestic violence and early trauma, and he's had to learn to be really, really self-contained. So in school, he finds it really difficult to ask for help. He finds it very hard to manage his feelings. He'll often erupt when things don't go his own way. So he's working with me and he's using some bricks and he's trying to build a model. And he's trying to put these bricks together and they keep falling. And he's getting really frustrated and he's doing a lot of sighing. So I'm commenting on this. I'm saying, I can see by your face, you're looking really frustrated. It's really hard when we try and do something and it doesn't work. And he's trying again, and then it's falling again. And at one point it falls and he shuffles across the room and he's got his head in his hands and he's looking really, really upset. And I'm saying, I can see by your face you look really upset now. You've tried so hard to build with those bricks. It is so frustrating and disappointing when we try and do something and it doesn't work. So he goes back again and he tries again. And because I'm trying to hold his feelings and acknowledge and name his feelings, that's really enabling him to go back and try again. Anyway, he tries again and once again it falls. And this time he moves away and he starts stamping his feet and he looks really cross. And I say to him, I can see by your face you look furious. You're looking really, really angry. It can make us so cross when we're trying to do something and it doesn't work. So I said to him, I wonder what it would feel like to let me help you with that. And he just looked at me and said, it won't work. And I said, even with me helping, you think that maybe it won't work, and maybe it won't work, but I wonder what it would feel like to let me help you. So he shuffled back towards the bricks and we started working together trying to build this model, and it was working a bit. He was directing me and indicating to me what he wanted me to do with the bricks. And then at one point he looked at me and he smiled, and I said, I can see you smiling. Maybe it feels really good that we're working together and you can see that this is working. And then he started singing and saying, we're going to do it, it's going to work. And he just looked absolutely delighted. Anyway, when I took him back to class later on, again he looked really, really pleased, and his teacher said to me later on, oh, he's just been so happy, but he keeps singing this song, we're going to do it, it's going to work. So that's just an example of how, if we can really try and stay connected to children and to be with them in their feelings so they don't feel alone, they don't feel overwhelmed, and to try and do a bit of a commentary of what they're doing, but inserting appropriate feelings like frustrated, disappointed, then it can enable them to hold those feelings a bit longer. So that's an example of how reflective language works. Give it a go.